Well, I think one, let them experience it. You can't hide from it, and there's no sense sitting in the hotel rooms. So, it's, I think we ought to go out and experience it. And yet, when it's time to go to work, it's time to go to work too. But let them know that it's not going to be, most trips I go on, it's all work. I mean, it's about the trip. On this particular one, I think you have to treat it a little bit different, and they have to experience that. And I think if you let them have that, when they come back for their work time, they'll come back to work too. So I don't envision a problem, but yet at the same time, they have to experience it. They're only some of these guys, and maybe all of them, will never go back again. So I think that we need to do that as an educational process in this as much as an athletic process.
So do you guys have any special events planned or swimming with the dolphins or anything like that?
No. We're actually going to go to Pearl Harbor. So I think that's probably I'm looking forward to that myself. I think that's something that's very educational for everyone, and so we'll take part of a half a day to go over and do the tour of Pearl Harbor and that type of stuff. We'll practice that afternoon. I believe that's on Thursday, if I remember right, Thursday or Friday. But we'll practice that day and do those types of things. But that's probably the really only Hawaiian thing we're going to do before we play in the football game.
You're going to a place that has a connection to this university, the former Stan Sheriff.
Yeah.
When you were on campus, was Stan still here?
Yeah.
How much does that connection mean now?
Well, I think it's, you got the Stan Sheriff Field. We see his name every day we go to practice. Not many of our players don't know who Stan Sheriff is. I mean, it's a name to them. But at the same time, to our university, I mean, Coach Sheriff was a huge part of this development of this university. He took this university from Division II to Division I AA. He took you got to say a little bit of the Cedar Valley in him, because he was the one that brought the Unidome, the craziness of building a Unidome at that time to the Cedar Falls area. So I think what he has done to help grow this area is very it's a big deal. So I think it's kind of neat to go back out there, because I think his wife is still out there and his son is in charge of the Stan Sheriff basketball arena. So there's that connection. I don't know that it plays a part of the game or getting ready for it or anything like that, but I do think it's kind of neat for our university, because he did do a lot. I didn't know him personally, but he did do a lot as far as with the Unidome and taking our football program, which in turn took our athletic program to another level.